Hello, my name is Keshwani. That's K-E-S-H-W-A-N-I, Keshwani. We are here because we want to prepare for GMAT. We have been solving GMAT math problems out of this book here, GMAT Review, the official guide, the 13th edition. If you do not own this book already, purchase one immediately. You're going to need it. The problem that we are about to solve is the one that you will find on page number 185. The very first problem on the page 185, number 227. Here is an equation that is given to us. We are told that 0.0015 times 10 raised to m divided by 0.03 times 10 raised to k equals 5 times 10 raised to 7. The question simply is, what is the difference between m and k? That's all. Let's see what we can do. Now the very first thing we should realize here is that here we have a 5. Here we have a 5, which means down here on this side we somehow want to get 15 divided by 3. We want to get 15 divided by 3 somehow, which means we have to write this thing into 15 times something. So let's do the top part first. 0.0015. How do we convert this into 15? By moving the decimal places 4 places. 1, 2, 3, 4. In other words, if we were to multiply the top by 4, and of course if we multiply top by 4, we have to divide the bottom by 4. And that will be this quantity multiplied by 10 raised to 4, 10 with 1 with 4 zeros, 10 raised to 4 is 10,000. And now when we multiply it, we move the decimal places 4 places, 1, 2, 3, 4, and it becomes 15. So it's 15 divided by 10 raised to 4, which can be written as 15 times 10 raised to negative 4, because we bring that up and becomes negative 4. I'm going to retire this marker, it is dying. It is moribund, on the verge of death. I'm not sure if we have learned this word in our vocabulary lessons. I'll look it up before I tape the next video, and if we have, I'll tell you which day we learned it. Let's do the bottom now. So that's the top part. The bottom part is, again, we have to convert this into 3.03 times. How do we convert this into 3? We have to bring it to 2 places, 1 and 2, which means we have to multiply it by 100. If we were to multiply the top by 100, we have to divide it by 100 in order to cancel the effect of it. When you multiply and divide something by the same number, then essentially you're multiplying it by 1, which is of course perfectly okay. So top becomes 3 and the bottom becomes 100, which can be written as 3 times 10 raised to 2. And that's what we're going to write here. For the bottom part, we're going to write that. For the top part, we're going to write that. So let's do that. I need the room, so I have to erase everything. So the top part becomes 15 times 10 raised to negative 4 times 10 raised to m over 3 times 10 raised to negative 2 times 10 raised to k. And now we know that as long as the base is same, we add the exponents. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to add the exponents. So by the time you add the exponents, this becomes 15 times 10 raised to m minus 4. M minus 4 or negative 4. It will be awkward to write. We could write it like this. It doesn't hurt anything. It is easier to write down m minus 4. And on the bottom we have 3 times 10 raised to k minus 2. Of course, we will have our 5 that we're looking for, which is 15 divided by 3, which was the whole point. So we have our 5. Question is, what do we do with this mess here? Well, so now what we have is 5 raised to 10, 5 times 10 raised to m minus 4. For example, if we had 10 raised to 7 over 10 raised to 3, this is same as 10 raised to 7 minus 3. You take the bottom exponents and it becomes negative, just like we did before here somewhere. This part here, when we divided it by 10,000, the bottom one became negative 4 here. Same thing here, 10 minus 3. Same thing is going to happen here. It's m minus 4 minus k minus 2. m minus 4, which is the top exponents, minus the bottom exponents, k minus 2. And that equals to 5 times 10 raised to 7. There you go, that's what that equals to. So 5 plays no role. If you divide both sides by 5, it drops out. And now we have a base of 10 on this side, we have a base of 10 on this side, which means 7 must equal this quantity. M minus 4 minus k minus 2 must equal 7. We're almost there. Let's open the parenthesis. M minus 4 minus k, and then this minus and a minus will become positive 2, becomes 7. M minus k, I don't know how far down you can read here, I hope you can read this thing. M minus k would equal 7, and then bring this negative 4 to the other side, becomes positive 4, bring this positive 2 to the other side, becomes negative 2, and therefore M minus k equals 7 plus 4 minus 2. 7 plus 4 is 11, minus 2 is 9. And that's what I'm getting, that's what we're getting. Let's hope that's the right answer. 9 is answer choice A. Now, as always, I'm going to quickly look in the back and make sure that we did not make a boo-boo. Number 227, it's an A. There you go. That's it, we're done. I want to warn you that the very next one that we are arriving at, number 228, if you have not experienced, if you haven't had the pleasure yet of dealing with hell, then I have some good news for you. We will experience it in the next video. Alright? Bye now.